Welcome back to Summarize Science. What if I told you an AI could learn what a cat looks like without ever seeing a picture of one? It sounds impossible, but a new research paper reveals how AI models trained only on text can develop a surprisingly rich understanding of our visual world. This paper, Learning to See Before Seeing, dives into this paradox. The researchers wanted to know, where does this hidden visual knowledge come from? To find out, they ran over 100 controlled experiments, training different AIs on very specific types of text, like only code, only literature, or only science articles. Then, they tested these text-only AIs on visual question-answering tasks. They discovered that this visual prior isn't just one skill, but is made of at least two separate parts: perception and reasoning. Think of perception as knowing what a fork is, and reasoning as understanding why one fork in this image is better enclosed by a box than the other. Here's the most fascinating part. The AI's ability for visual reasoning didn't come from text describing images. It came overwhelmingly from being trained on reasoning-centric data like code and mathematics. As you can see in this chart, the more code the AI read, the better its logical soundness became on visual tasks. This suggests that logical reasoning is a universal skill that, once learned from text, can be applied to pictures. The other part, perception, was a bit different. That basic ability to identify objects seemed to emerge more broadly from diverse text, with general web crawl data being the most effective. The researchers used these insights to create a recipe for a more vision-aware AI. They found the best-performing mixture wasn't just tons of visual descriptions, but a mix heavily skewed towards reasoning data, with a smaller, crucial amount of text about the visual world. This balanced mixture, shown here as Mix 6, gave the best overall performance. To prove their theory, they scaled everything up, training two giant 7 billion parameter models on 1 trillion tokens of text. One was trained on a mix good for language, the other on their new balanced, vision-aware mix. The result? The balanced model consistently outperformed the other on visual tasks, while still being great at language. So, to recap the most important points. First, AI can develop an understanding of the visual world just from reading text. Second, this ability is made of two parts: a perception skill from diverse data, and a universal reasoning skill learned from logical text like code. And third, we now have a deliberate recipe to cultivate these visual skills from the very beginning of an AI's training. This is a big deal. It means we can create more capable and efficient multimodal AIs that understand the world more holistically. Instead of just happening by accident, we can now teach AI to see before it ever sees an image, paving the way for the next generation of artificial intelligence. Thanks for watching Summarize Science.